YouTube, what's good? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. I just wanted to start off this video by saying that you are never going to be me. You're never gonna have the same career path as me. You are never going to be me as a person. You are never going to like the same things that I like, and that's a fact. And I know that some people look up to their idols, celebrities, whoever you look up to, your dad, your mom, your brother, sister, one of your friends, like I said, whoever you look up to. People love to copy and people love to be like someone. Like, I want to be this when I grow up. I want to be him when I grow up. I want to be like Ronaldo, Messi, Michael Jordan, whoever it might be that you're looking up to, like I said. And that's a beautiful thing. It's good to look up to people and take motivation from the point in their life where they're at, where you want to be, or like the person you want to become eventually when you're older, or when you're more successful, or when you're more educated. It's a great thing to get inspired by people who are more successful than you, better looking than you, whatever it might be in your case. But to an extent, bro, because a thing that I've been thinking about a lot lately, I used to be the same way, but I got out of it, and I'm trying to like convince y'all or educate y'all to apply the same mindset to y'all's goals, or whatever you want to achieve in the future, whoever you want to be like in the future. Because the problem with wanting to be like someone or wanting to live the same lifestyle as someone else is you don't know what that person is like. And you and the person you're looking up to might not even have the same preference in anything besides wanting to be a basketball player, a artist, a music producer in my case. Because the problem I have with looking up to people and wanting to be like someone is that to get to their level, the most logical thing that will come up in your mind is to straight up copy everything that they're doing, from what time they wake up, what they have for breakfast, how they do their hair, what hair products they use, what kind of toothpaste they use, you feel me? And to an extent, I get it, you feel me? As long as it inspires you and it helps you in your career, I get it, you feel me? Like, that would be the most logical thing to do. That would be the most logical thing a human being will do. Because in my niche, I have a little bit of experience, right? So the things that I've experienced and other people, other relationships I have within the niche where I'm in, which is creating content around music production, I've heard a lot of crazy stories and I've experienced a lot of crazy things, bro. And I'm gonna just share some of the experiences with y'all while also sharing my advice and my mindset or view on copying other people's. That's basically what this video is about. Because it's the difference between looking up to someone and straight up copying every single step they took and every single step they're still taking in their journey. Because it's not your journey, bro. It's their journey and you're just straight up copying them. That's not the plan that's planned out for you. It's the plan that was made for them. And it's not going to work for you. It might work in some scenarios. Some parts of it might work. For example, waking up early might be a thing that they're doing and that might benefit you. You feel me? But in my case, just straight up copying someone else's thumbnail, you feel me? Downloading my thumbnail and using it on your video or just remaking it. But it's very obvious that you copied everything that my thumbnail had. You feel me? That's too much, bro. And if it's a good thumbnail, you feel me? Like, some people might think it will work, and I'm giving the example of a thumbnail now, but you can apply it to whatever, to a clothing brand, just copying someone else's clothing brand or copying someone else's business. You feel me? Like, their entire business. Because what a lot of people think is if they look up to someone and they copy their work, for example, the thumbnail, they think if my video got 500,000 views, they would think or assume that if I just downloaded your thumbnail, used the same title, thumbnail, everything, it will work for me since it worked for the other person, right? But it's actually the complete opposite. The reason, for example, like I said, why my video blew up and got a lot of views, a lot of clicks, a lot of whatever you might look up to or might want to achieve, the reason why it worked is most of the time because I found out something new, something fresh, something refreshing, something that not a lot of people were covering in my case, or a video that not a lot of people had made before, and that I was the first one to actually make that video in high quality or whatever the case might be. And since I'm the first one or one of the first who made it happen, and for example, where the video might have gotten a lot of views, the whole reason why that happened was because I did it. Not because you did it or you're trying to copy me and trying to achieve the same thing. Because 9 times out of 10, the opposite will happen. For sure, bro. 9 times out of 10. Because, for example, I made a video about a year and a half ago, which at the time of recording this video has over 300,000 views. And for me, in my niche, that is a lot. And I thought the same thing. Because when my video hit 100,000 views, I was like, yo, that's a lot of views. You feel me? So I got to do it again, right? And for some things that might work if you're doing a series or something else. But most of the time, if you're in a niche where you want to make unique stuff and fresh content or fresh clothes that not a lot of people have seen before, some things you just can't repeat, right? So for example, the video, I tried making the same style of video as the one that blew up for me 300,000 views. I tried remaking the same video twice. It only got like 10,000 views in a period of 6 months, for example. So it did not even compete with the other video, of course. And the reason why that is because people have already seen it before. Let's say I'm making content and someone else decides to straight up copy every single video concept I have, title, thumbnail, the way how they talk, their studio, how everything is set up, right? If someone decides to copy everything that I'm doing, people would just look at the video and be like, why wouldn't I just watch the original? Why would I watch a clone, right? And you might think people are not going to find out, but if they found your channel, chances are they've already watched 10 videos of the person you're trying to copy if you're in the same niche, right? The reason why a lot of people still do it is, one, because it's easy, bro. You can just straight up, you already have a thumbnail, title, and video concept. That's what I got to think about. You feel me? That's the type of stuff that I got to come up with to even like put out there. So one, copying is a million times easier than creating and coming up with actual video ideas in my case. And two, you already see it working for someone else. You already see someone else pulling all the views, pulling all the sales, pulling whatever you want to achieve, and you see it working. So the most logical thing to think is that it will work for you too if you just do everything that they're doing, basically. And like I said, I'm just giving examples in my niche, but you can apply it to any niche in the world, any like person or business you look up to. Because the reason why people like you as a person, like your personality, like the way how you present yourself, like the clothes you wear, why people buy from you, why people watch your videos, is because it's you as a person. It's not you trying to imitate someone else. And it actually goes way deeper than that. Because, for example, in a classroom, let's say you look up to the popular guy in class, right? The popular guy in school. You want to be like them. You want to attract all the attention that they're attracting. You want to be as good looking as them. You want to dress as good as them. But if you're just going to copy them, people are not going to like you, bro. Like, that's a fact. And the only reason why people like the other person is because they're authentic. Most of the time, of course. They're unique. They present themselves well because they're actually a person themselves. They're not a clone, bro. People like people and not clones. And business-wise, how I look at it, if someone copies everything I'm doing, I don't even mind, bro. Like, of course it's annoying sometimes if you just see someone else copying everything you're doing. You're like, why would you do that? You feel me? But if no one was copying me, that would mean that I was doing something wrong. You feel me? Like, I must be doing something wrong. If no one enjoys my content, if no one wants to be like me, if no one wants to make the same videos as me, if no one wants to make the same clothes, music, whatever it might be as me, you're never going to be more popular than the most popular kid in school. You're never going to be more successful than the business that you're trying to copy. You're never going to get more views than the video you're copying because you're copying it. And the only reason to get more popular than the most popular guy in school is to be yourself, bro. To get popular by being you instead of trying to copy someone else. Same at business, you feel me? Let's say I wanted to start a clothing brand and I would copy every single drop that Supreme has ever did. No one's gonna buy my shit, bro. No one's gonna buy my shit. The only way how I'm gonna get bigger than Supreme is to do the opposite as what Supreme did. Try out different, unique designs that no one's ever seen before. You feel me? Try out new types of clothing. You feel me? I don't know, like, I don't got a clothing brand, but I'm just saying, like, if you're just straight up copying everything that someone's doing, someone's personality, way how someone looks, you're never gonna get more popular, bigger, more successful than them. Impossible, bro. And let's say I give you the benefit of the doubt. You actually get more popular, more successful, more whatever you want to achieve than the business or person you're looking up to by copying them. Do you actually like feel good about yourself? Straight up copying everything someone else is doing, you feel me? Like, let's say someone would copy every video that I make. I am able to come up with new video ideas. They're not, because they're copying, you feel me? Let's say I decide to quit. What are they going to do? And that's the reason why I don't get stressed if I see someone else copying my work, because I know that I'm a creative individual and I can come up with new stuff. I can come up with new designs, new sounds, new business ideas, whatever it might be. The reason why I'm successful is because I'm me, because I'm able to come up with new things. You feel me? If you're just copying me, you're not even a person yourself. You feel me? Like, who are you as a person? You're not me, bro. Like, you haven't lived my life. You haven't made the decisions that I've made in my life. So there's really no point. And I'm not making this video as a threat. I'm just giving y'all the realization that if you're copying someone else because you look up to them, that's a good thing. But take inspiration from it. You can take some parts, you feel me, of their routine, of their way to success, but not everything, bro. And I know that that's hard, you feel me? It's hard to come up with things that no one's ever done before. Like, of course, I take inspiration from a lot of things, but I don't copy. Because when I'm copying something, it feels wrong and it will never get the same results as the thing that I was trying to copy. Because for example, in my music producer journey, when I first started and my music wasn't that good, I didn't even upload anything to YouTube. I wanted to be like the top producers, bro, like the top beat makers. I wanted their equipment. I wanted their laptops, you feel me, desks, chairs, you feel me? I wanted to use everything they had because in my head, that would make me as successful as them since I already have all the tools they have, so I can do the same thing. But the only thing that's missing is that I'm not them. I'm my own person. We don't share the same brain, the same anything besides passion, of course. I was trying to find out what kind of laptops they were using, what kind of equipment they were using, like from the graphics card to the resolution of their screen. You feel me, bro? That shit don't even matter, bro. The reason why everything worked out for me is because I stepped away from that and actually started doing my own research, started researching the equipment that I would actually prefer to use. Because looking back at it now, all that shit happened 4 years ago. Looking back at it now, I'm using equipment that I ain't see one of them, like the people I looked up to, I didn't see them using any of the equipment that I have in front of me right now because I love to use this equipment, and I'm giving equipment as an example, you feel me? The reason why I bought this synth right here is because I did my own research, you feel me? I did my own research on what kind of music I make, what kind of expectations I have for a synth in this case. I could have just went on Instagram, looked up my favorite producer and looked up what kind of hardware they were using. You feel me? Like it wouldn't even make sense because I could just buy what they have. I would be sitting here like, bro, I don't even enjoy using this shit. And it's no point of me using it, you feel me, if it doesn't even like have anything to do with me. If it doesn't benefit me mentally as a person, you feel me? Like, bro, it doesn't even make sense. Like I said before, it would be the most logical thing to do because it's easy and it's like, oh, they already decided what the best equipment is. For example, equipment, like I said, but it's the best equipment for them, but not for me. You feel me? And look at equipment as a guidance, of course. And the other thing is, I actually feel bad about myself if I was just copying everything, every step like someone already took before me. You feel me? Like it feels like I'm walking in someone else's like footsteps or that I'm second place in the race. You feel me? Like you don't want to be second place, you want to be first place. And you're missing so much growth by following someone else, bro. The amount of growth that I gained over the years, bro, in my business, in me as a person, came from me doing my research about me and for me instead of copying someone. Because I gained knowledge and gained experiences because I was trying to experience things for me. You feel me? Like a lot of things I couldn't even have imagined if I was copying someone else's work, you feel me? Or someone else's life. And what's the point of living a life if you're not living your life, bro? You're living someone else's life, bro. That's crazy. And of course, in this video, I could have went in depth on businesses and brands. Like, of course, you won't build your brand as much if you just copy someone else, but no shit, bro. Like, y'all get that. And also, bro, copying doesn't give you freedom at all. And if there's one thing about owning a business, like being my own boss, thing that I enjoy the most is the freedom. So if I'm copying someone else, bro, I don't even have freedom. So what's the point of me, like, you feel me? And like I said, I get it. I used to do the same thing, you feel me? Because it was a lot easier than trying to figure everything out yourself. But like I said, I stepped away from it and I leveled up as me, as a person, you feel me? As me and not someone else. I'm actually building my own journey, adding on to my journey instead of adding on to someone else's journey. You feel me? Like that, it's pointless, bro. And of course, building your own brand, building your own legacy, your own journey, for example, adding on to your own journey. It takes time, bro. And it's a lot of effort, a lot of stress comes with it, but it's definitely worth it in the end. Once you figure everything out yourself and you're able to come up with new things yourself, and you're actually you as a person, and people watch your videos because of you, people buy your stuff, buy from you because of you, and not because you're copying someone else, because they'll just watch their videos, buy from them. All the customers, all the people you want to attract, they will just go to the person you look up to instead of them looking up to you as a person. You feel me? Like it being the other way around. And that's why I'm not bothered. And that's why people think it's weird that I'm not bothered, but I hope they all get it now. Because I've had times, like I said, where people just straight up copied some work of me, like straight up copied it, you feel me? But I know that I'm able to come up with new things, and I know that they're not. So that's why I'm not bothered. So I definitely, man, recommend y'all to do the same thing. Apply the same mindset to your business, to you as a person, to your own development, to become the version of yourself that no one can copy. And to be confident about yourself too, because you know that you're able to produce whatever you want because it's you. You feel me? And as I mentioned in the start of this video, just once again, take a look at the people you look up to, the people you want to be like, or the person you want to become, and just take a look at their journey, how far they've come by being themselves. And in my position, all the millions of views that I got, all the thousands of subscribers that I got, you feel me? They all resulted from me being me. Me being true to myself and me being an actual person instead of a robot who just clones. Basically. And as long as y'all can even take one thing from this video, one piece of advice, one strategy or mindset you can apply to your situation or your path or your destination where you want to get to, you feel me? I'm happy. So if you got any future topics, drop a comment. If you want to share your thoughts, drop a comment, like the video, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you on the next video, man. I'm out.